Well, welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be part 2 of this build. So now, car had a heat exchanger, but very small, no-name brand. Don't know what it is. He had gotten it in a bundle package from another car that I came off of like 6 years ago. But we're going to upgrade the main heat exchanger and then the 2 auxiliary heat exchangers. So technically that auxiliary is going to be for the the coolant, sorry. So one of these will go on this side. It's the AFCO brand right here. And then the other one is going to go on this side, and this is going to be for the heat exchanger. So that one's for the engine coolant, this is for the heat exchanger, and then we're going to upgrade to our big dedicated heat exchanger in the middle as well, which is this bad boy. And we're going to be putting a trunk tank in this car. So usually trunk tanks, it goes tank, pump to intercooler, so to the supercharger, then from the supercharger to the heat exchanger back to the trunk. That's how you set it up for more race setup. Since this is going to be a street driven car anyway, I'm going to go tank, pump, into this heat exchanger, out this heat exchanger, into the heat exchanger, out the heat exchanger, into the supercharger, from the supercharger back into the tank. So things can be configured different ways, but for street use, I like to do it this way. IATs are more in check that way. If it's more of a drag race setup or weekend warrior, you just want to run the tank, pump straight to the intercooler, so then you can just throw your ice in there and it goes straight to the supercharger. IATs are cold, all that good stuff. We'll still get those same results this way. But again, this is more for the street. So now we're gonna get to tearing all this apart. I gotta drain the coolant, remove the bumper support, or the bumper. This is actually a bumper. Remove that, remove all the clips, fender lining, all that good stuff, and then we're gonna get to installing these, and yeah, go from there. All right, so got the auxiliary heat exchangers out, got the main heat exchanger out, auxiliary for radiator, for engine. So now it's time to go in with not yet, sorry. It's the old busted joint. Could not see shit out this thing. So going to the old busted joint in the garbage. To the new hotness. It goes like this. Like this. This is the auxiliary one. I'm gonna reinstall that one. I'll get the other one finished getting disassembled. This one looks like it got hit. Junior, what are you doing? Come on, man. Slow down from the speed bumps. So Twitch was good. Hey, you guys! So anyway, gonna disassemble this, finish disassembling it, and put the new hotness on, and then go from there. All right. So got all 3 coolers on. Heat exchanger, radiator auxiliary expansion for the coolant for the engine. All installed. This is way bigger than the one that was in there before. I don't even know the name of the brand. I don't even know, but anyway, regardless, these are the heat exchangers I like to run from Dedicated Motorsports. They literally take up every cubic inch of space, and the core is thick too. It's at least an inch and a half, 2 inches, almost 2 inches. Let's see. The calipers, Holmes, millimeters, we're going inches. 1.6, so 1.5 inch core, and then the end tanks are 2.4, almost 2.3 inches. But yeah, I love this heat exchanger. IATs are definitely in check with these. Sorry, MATs, manifold air temperature, are in check with these. So I do like this combo. Hoses already ran from this outlet is going to the inlet of the supercharger, and then what we're gonna do next is unrack the car, take it off the rack, turn it around, re-rack it, and then we'll start mounting the trunk tank and then running the hoses and everything. So again, it's gonna go from tank, pump, inlet of this, outlet to here, outlet of here to intercoolers inside the supercharger. From there, all the way back to the tank. And that's how we're gonna do it. It's gonna be a street car. So, like I mentioned before, race, you just put it straight to the intercooler. But for street, I like it this way. It works out really well for me. So, yeah. So we'll get this thing unracked and flipped around. All right. So the trunk tank that is made for these cars, Quartz makes one, which will be going in another V3 in about a week or two. But that goes over here where the meth tank has been mounted. So we ended up getting a V2 kit for a CTS V2, and basically making it work, and it looks like it's going to work well. I ordered two 180-degree fittings, so we're going to go through that section over there. So we'll go right over the cradle and into the rocker arm panels, and then we'll run our hoses there. The meth pump is mounted down here. I just had to move it a little bit over to the rear of the car. Cut the tab off in the front and the rear. There's two little tabs, and it actually sits really nice on this rail. And then I was just doing some measurements, so I ordered some nice black billet spacers. I need a 10 millimeter for the rear for that one, 15 millimeter for the front one, and a 15 millimeter for this one. And then the one little tab right here, there's like a rail that's not recessed, but it's up, and there's a perfect mounting hole that I could put a nut through and put a bolt and lock it down, no problem. So now I'm just gonna mark my holes, drill the holes out, and then just nut, bolt, washer, lock washer. I'll still put a little bit of red Loctite, and then that should hold on. It actually is pretty good right now, without anything in it. But oh, and then the drain valve will go, I don't know if I'm gonna go straight over and down or if I'm gonna go to the back. I don't know yet, but we shall see which way I decide. Basically, it's all just making it from scratch because there's no kit for this. I mean, there is a kit for this car, but I'm making the V2 tank work in a V3, which isn't hard at all. But yeah, and then just gotta, of course, wire it up. And yeah, let's see how this goes. All right, got this bad boy all wired up. Got the hoses ran 2 rubber grommets, 2 holes. We've got feed and return, pumps wired up, relay, some nice 12 gauge wire, fused, 40 amp relay, all that good stuff. Got the drain here, goes right back out this way and out the side right here. Tested it, make sure that was good. So then we could drain and put ice in it. And we'll go ahead and do a hard accessory here. And so you see everything flowing. So scoot over here. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Hard accessory. Do, 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 do. And there she is, nice and quiet. I do have her a little overfilled just because we're gonna hit the dyno, I think Friday. So we're probably gonna drain it, put some ice in there. Again, this is a V2 tank and a V3 chassis. Made it all work properly. What else? No, that's pretty much it. She's mounted, bolted. She works. Everything's all good. I'll show everybody what I did to route everything right now. Let's see here. Oh. So I got her hose coming in right there. That is our feed into our first heat exchanger. Out that way, into the other, out the other. And then out of the heat exchanger into here. From here into the intercooler bricks inside. And then right here is the outlet. This one goes straight back down and over yonder, right there. Goes that way, goes down the rocker panel. I actually got both lines to the rocker panel. Goes up and over the cradle, and then they both split right here. Boom, that completes everything. Now, got to put the front bumper, the plastic shroud, the bottom aluminum metal piece, this one right here, this guy right here. I put that back on. What else? Put the fender lining, put the wheel back on, put his hood vent cover back on, and I think we're gonna be done, but I'll show you the final assembly and the final cleanup of everything, see how it looks. And yeah, turned out pretty well. A lot of work, but it turned out nice. I like it. Okay, got both exhausts on, got the new hanger on, trunk tank done. Car's all put back together now. Junior, you want to do the honors?
What am I doing?
Firing her up, buddy. Today's the day of pickup.
Time to go for it.
No. What?
I thought Jason put in the sauce already.
No. Just put on a base tube.
Ready?
Yeah? Track mode? Perfect. Yeah.